everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa from PAIGE Evans, and I'm back today with another 12x12 scrapbook process video for you today. So I did something that I never done on camera before. I used my silhouette, so I only have a portrait, as you can see, and I used this cut file from Paige Evans from her, what's it called, Happy Scrappy Facebook group, Happy Scrappy Place, Happy Scrappy something. And it's called Split Heart, and I'm using American Crafts vanilla cardstock. And if you watch any of my videos, you know I don't like that cardstock anymore, so I prime it with a white gesso to tone down a bit the vanilla-ness. But I decided to use vanilla because the pattern paper that I used on my silhouette, it's a cream base, not a white base, so I thought it would look better anyways. And the Split Heart cut file is actually 12x12, so I sized it down, and how often did I print it? Not print it, plot it, I don't even know, 5 times, maybe 6 times? I think 6 times, maybe, who knows, doesn't matter. And I'm scraping this picture of me and my dog, and when so I get my photos printed online, and it's very dark. He is very black, which usually doesn't happen, but it happened this time, and you know, it's okay. But yeah, so I tried to use lots and lots of happy colors. I'm using an old dictionary paper and this new paper pad that I'm obsessed with because it's just gorgeous, and met this on there as well, using some fun foam, of course, a lot of fun foam actually. And what am I doing now? No idea what I'm doing, I'm sorry. Oh, a doily, of course, I had to get a doily. This is I don't know the size, a heart doily, and I use some painter's tape to so it stays in place. So I did off camera, so you saw me cutting apart the negatives of the cuts that I made, and I used them so I can, as you can see here, as a template, so I know where each piece goes, because if I would have to do that without it, I wouldn't know how to do it. So I used those negatives to kind of place them out, and I know it looks like a hot mess now, but it will look way better in a few moments when it's all on there. So I don't make you watch all of this, I just make you watch one. So that was my niece, I'm sorry, she just needed some glue, so there it is. And I did this with, how many did I do? 3? Yeah, 6, I did 6. I did some off the page. Didn't I pause? See, I thought I paused. Apparently I didn't. I didn't know which one goes where, so I had to figure that out for a second. So I just put in a dollop of glue and then stuck it on there. And yeah, that's basically what I did. And I really like how this turned out. Didn't quite turn out as I thought it would, but that's just how I roll, and I usually have an idea that doesn't work out, and it's not worse, but it's different. And that's okay. So I think I actually thought I paused the camera, but apparently it didn't. I'm sorry. Just the tiniest pieces of glue. So, and you have to pull it up immediately, because if the glue oozes out, and it can get stuck on the piece of paper. So there we go. I did do that off camera. I was wondering when I would pause the camera. So I just trimmed off the excess, and I'm using the Hello Sunshine, I think, collection from Pink Pacer that is super old. It's from 2014 or 13, or very old, but I just got it because I didn't have it. And I really like the colors. They're super bright, I say as I put on 2 black pieces. But I do use that rainbow, which is so cute. And also that dark black piece that says love, and this one says sunshine and happiness. And I was contemplating if I would want that as a title, but I don't end up using that as my title. And on every, like on the bigger piece where I have those 2 flowers now, I'm gonna have one embellishment on each heart, because I kind of like this form of repetition. So that one has a flower on there, and the little one has a heart. And this is an acetate, so I couldn't really use glue. Another tiny little heart. And then I was thinking about what I wanted there, and my niece was helping me. So if you see another set of hands, that's what that is. But I wasn't really sure what I wanted. Do I want the sun or not? I do in the end up using it, but I think I'm gonna ask my niece very shortly. No, that doesn't make it. Yeah. No. That was too big. That was... I wanted the red of the flower cluster to be the less visible, because I like the other colors more. I do adhere those flowers and the tiny green heart. So that's a point where I could have stopped, but I didn't. I really like that acetate that says you make me happy, but I didn't want... Now looking at it, it doesn't actually look that bad, but when I was looking at it, I didn't like it. I also adhered some with some foam. I kind of didn't like the see-throughness of it, so I do end up changing that in a second. I was remembering that I had scraps, so I wanted to make it work with that paper. And then I remembered that I had an offcut, because I only have a silhouette portrait, so I can only use A4 pieces. So I had this offcut of 3 by 12, so I could use that. And I just trim it out, and so I can adhere. Or I didn't adhere it, I used my tiny attacher to staple it on. And I am all done with that. I did that off camera. And then I didn't like it, so I had this scrap of this paper that I backed my photo on, and I just adhered it on there. And now I'm using my corner rounder on the upper 2 corners to round the corners, and I'm gonna use some fun foam and adhere that, and I really like how that looks. It's something different, and I like it. So that's gonna be my title, You Make Me Happy. And I'm going through a few stickers that I just recently got that are on my desk. I like to do that when they're on my desk, or I like to keep them on my desk. These are paper poetry stickers, and I just adhere 3, like 2 rainbows and a unicorn, and I did the unicorn because it was, the other 2 were iridescent, and I wanted a 3rd pop of iridescentness, and then also puffy paper plain. And now in a rainbow style, I adhered those hearts, and I do think I put those embellishments back because I was scared that I would throw them around everywhere, and I did. Quite a few landed on the floor, like now. So I had to get them, and now they're out of the way. And yeah, I did use 3 punched hearts. These are from the dictionary paper. Just adhered them on 3 places on the sun, and then I'm gonna get those stickers out again, and no, these are different stickers, and adhered another heart on the sun, and that should be it, I think. Yes, that's my layout, and it's a lot busier than I thought it would be, but I love it. It's cute and embellished, But yeah, I really like it and I hope you did too. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!